Okay, let's see. A 347-gram piece of copper at 98 degrees Celsius is placed in a styrofoam cup containing, oh no, what would be the final temperature? Okay, so we're going to say lost equals gained. And the lost is going to be the mass of the copper, C of the copper, and then it's going to be T of the copper minus T that we're trying to find, right? Because it's at 98, and the temperature will end up being is less than 98, right? And then that's going to equal, it's just the water. So we're ignoring the styrofoam cup, right? So that's going to be mass of the water, C of the water, and then in this case, it's going to be that final temperature minus the temperature of the water. Because we want these both to be positive, right? And the final temperature is going to be hotter than 18 degrees Celsius. So we set it up this way, right? Okay, and then we're solving for that T, right? So, I mean, obviously you could just put it in your solver. Your solver would do a good job of this, but let's just do the maths here, right? So MC, CC, TC minus MC, CC, T equals MW, CW, T minus MW, CW, TW. All right, let's see. Let's get all the terms with T on one side. So I'm going to put this guy over there and this guy over here. So we have MC, CC, TC plus MW, CW, TW equals MW, CW, T plus MC, CC, T. So I just put the negative terms on the other side, made them positive, right? And then this side here equals T outside of MW, CW. And because we're solving for it, I got to factor it out, right? Okay, so let's see. T is going to equal MC, CC, TC plus MW, CW, TW divided by MW, CW plus MC, CC. And then, by the way, this is just a weighted average. What's interesting is the MC, CC, those are the weights of it, right? So you multiply the weights by the values and then divide by the sum of the weights. Okay, so let's plug this in, right? This is going to be, the copper is 0.347. The C of copper is 390. The original temperature is 98. The mass of the water is 0.259. C of water is 4186, which will make the water more important, right? And it's at 18. And then we're going to divide by 0.347 times 390 plus 0.259. I'm doing MCCC first. All right, we can do this. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to do a fraction on my calculator. So fraction 0.347 times 390. Is that for copper? Yeah, it is, right? Times 98 plus 0.259 times 4186 times 18. Then in the denominator, I've got 0.347 times 390 plus 0.259 times 4186. All right, this would be a fine thing for a solver to do. I think I've got this. Do I have it? Yes. 26.87. Yeah, I got the right answer. Yarmly. I mean, literally, you can use your solver for this. Like if you just say this minus this equals 0, and then put an X in for that, and then just hit solve, it'll solve it for you. Let me just suggest it. Sometimes we check our answers with a solver.